There are some though on both sides that did kind of get reckless at times, and we have seen that in this series as well. Zaya, Zeri, lots of ADCs being banned away on both sides, and it makes a lot of sense. If they're going to be going for double ADCs, it's going to be a lot less options here for Weibo Gaming and FPX. Ezreal though still going to be picked up. Kai'Sa might actually be an option here this time around for both teams.
Kai'Sa, something that they could look at here. It's something that FPX would very well use. They have a lot of champions that can just go long distances and then go for an engage, and Kai'Sa is the perfect champion to follow up on that. So something that FPX could be looking towards to also. There's been so many different builds on a Kai'Sa that I feel like she could be very good in terms of taking down these tanks. But with the shift of the Lucian being picked here by Weibo Gaming, seems like the Ezreal is the one that FPX is looking more towards to be locking in.
I wonder if FPX is gonna be interested in picking something like a Jace here, because they don't have AP just yet. And if they lock in the Jace, yes, you do have the double poke, but you don't have magic damage anymore. So now we do see the transition from Jace and the Vladimir. But we see their thought process, right? They are interested in the double poke. It's really, really effective. Yeah. It works in crippling the intention of your enemy team. However, the lack of magic damage is just something that you cannot risk going up against Weibo Gaming. And that's where Weibo Gaming shines this time. Team fight. There's nothing that can hold them back anymore.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be stronger in the team fight. So far, don't think Duanyu and Faye swapped at the end right there. So it's going to be Duanyu using that Orianna while Lucian will be in the hands of Faye. So it might be an Orianna bot lane. One thing as well to mention, Orianna did have a bit of a change here in 4.4D. Had a couple of nerfs to her health per level, as well as her damage on her clockwork lineup, which is the bonus magic damage on her autos. But they gave her more damage on her shockwave. And looking at the overall composition of Weibo Gaming, they have a lot of ways to help the shockwave hit members of FPX. So this could be something they could looking forward to, the Orianna just having a big shockwave and winning the team fight for them.
It is going to be very crucial for Weibo Gaming later on to be able to land the shockwave and land the damage later on towards FPX. They have the front lines already. They have the ball delivery system. Dekkanen can do it. The Ornn can do it. The Fiora can do it as well. Maybe the Lucian can as well if ever he gets caught. But let's see here. FPX and Weibo Gaming about to break the tie here in this game. And you're correct, Crazy Apple. Duan is the one using the Orianna.
Yeah. We'll see if that will change the level ones, because so far we have been seeing Gallios and Ezreal doing really well with the Mystic Shot. But this just might be Weibo Gaming conceding level 1 bot side and letting the Galio and Ezreal just shove them in while Orianna just safely farms some tower.
Faye taking a bit of damage. It's the Vladimir that does have the sustain advantage here in this matchup. But in terms of poke and burst, Faye doing an incredible job here to just bully out this Vladimir. Prevent some of those minions to be taken as well. Or at least if you're going to be risking it, you are putting yourself in harm's way to be poked even more. And that's the design of the Lucian mid lane.
Yeah. The Lucian mid lane really just gonna be a nuisance as well as a big bully. But looking as well in the previous game, Duanyu earlier on when he was the one who's piloting that Ezreal did deal lots of damage. SkyFL though, so just poking his head in.
Yeah, just wanted to plant a ward towards Faye. Took a bit more damage than he is supposed to. Plus, when you go into Blood Pool, you kind of give 20% of your current HP as well, so you kind of hurt yourself even more just to be safe.
Yeah, he did. But yeah, he needed a bit of that safety. I like how also the observers just highlighting the last hits from the Vladimir right there. Good last hits coming from SkyFL. Even under the turret on that, Vladimir was able to pick all of that gold up. And now Gekyan is just... He might just cancel the recall here of Kong, just putting a bit off tempo. Just annoying.
Yeah, Because why not, right? Why not? And also, it is going to be helping them at least crash this wave, deny a couple of minions towards that Ezreal as well. And it works both ways, right? Chow this time around is going to be able to catch some of those XP. Fan going to be in the vicinity as well, intending to maybe gank if ever they do overextend. But they do spot him under a ward, so they're just going to be disengaging for now.
Yeah, the minute disengage here, Weibo Gaming and FPX. This is one of the more passive games we have seen so far in the early game. But before that, another fight here.
Justice Punch, also the shield of Duran. Jiken gonna be falling back with a flash onto the shadows, gonna be onto Chow. One more auto attack should do the trick! And Duan even flashed in just to make sure they do get the kill. And they do secure it. No trades whatsoever.
Yeah, no trades. It's gonna be just the first blood right there going to the favor of Weibo Gaming. Great early game play from them. They were able to capitalize on a bit of an overextension as well as catch them off guard with a Hecarim already on the bot side. But also mentioning or highlighting the win rate right now of Kong. But before that, top side.
Oh, that was too deep for Don128. He wanted to crash the wave, but wasn't able to completely crash it.
Yeah. Oh, but mid lane though.
An immediate follow-up as well by Sky. Faye should be taken down this time around, throwing the calling but unable to land on one auto attack for the Honey Fruit. It was too late already for the Call of the Force God as well. That's properly timed by FPX.
Yeah, great timing from FPX. You really need to be aware of those long-range engages coming from Camille. Look at this replay right here. Shingdao7 was able to know that there was no wards and just immediately flash and get the slow. And the Hextech Ultimatum as well, holding down this Lucian, giving FPX all the time they need to be able to deal the damage and get the kill in the mid lane.
Yeah, even if you get the 100, I think Faye would still be taken down. That's how big of damage was stacked up already with the Hemo play. And Weibo Gaming, particularly this Lucian, is gonna be hesitating a little bit more to overextend in the mid lane this time around, or any sort of lane that he is gonna be in, just because of the lockdown potential that FPX does have.
Yeah, Scuttle Crab did go to the side of FPX right there, so a bit of a small wins right now for the side of FPX, even though they did lose the first blood. So far, looking at the lane assignment, SkyFL is gonna be the one in the bot side. Lucian is gonna follow him on the other side for Weibo Gaming, but FPX was the one who was able to put this Ezreal first in the mid lane, so might have a bit of a tempo advantage. We get to the 5-minute mark wherein both the Herald and the Drake are going to be spawning soon. I feel like when it comes to these objectives, but before that, Don128. Okay, I thought he was surely going to get
Me too.
Fan.
I mean, the horse is very fast.
Yeah.
And Zihan was already pointing his sword thingy at him. One knock up onto Chow. Shockwave as well, hitting the ground. And Weibo Gaming, I don't think they are going to be participating in any fight. Fan might just be going towards the Dragon instead.
Yeah, they should. For Weibo Gaming, they don't have any tools to fight FPX at this point. They lost a lot of their ultimates, and even now, looks like FPX is the ones who's looking to challenge the Dragon right here.
Yeah, it's taken too much time. This time, Justice Punch into the Shield of Duran, actually working a little bit there. Jikion going for the steal! It is the Camille that gets it. Thank you for the leash, he says, and takes the kill as well towards Fan. Oh man! God. It's a disaster this time for Weibo Gaming. Crazy Apple, we're seeing the trend.
Do you see the trend? It's blues. It's the I don't want to say curse, so I'm gonna say
it's the buff.
It's the blue side buff or the blue side blessing, because blessing is the opposite of curse. So I guess FPX capitalizing the blue side blessing, a bit of nerves as well. Looking at this dragon, you're gonna see Fan gonna be smiting it, and just 200 HP left on that dragon. And with 195, it was enough for Shingdao7 to be able to secure it. So both early game objectives going in favor here of FPX. Blue buff definitely, blue side definitely giving them a boost here. Just early games right at this point. FPX has definitely able to get the advantage to get the Weibo Gaming.
And they have late game scaling as well. It's very different from the composition of FPX a while ago. And this time, Zihan again gonna get caught, still able to escape. Through Spirage not connecting onto him as well. Onset of Shadows to punish Camille. They do secure the kill. That's great for Weibo Gaming. It's one step towards coming back here, and they need more.
Yeah, great punish right there from WB Gaming. Don128 tried to be a bit fancy with his stun right there on the Fiora. I think he was thinking that the Fiora didn't have repose or might have repose, so he jumped away or he ran away with the stun. He walked back and then walked away and then jumped out to the back, so that it felt like they caught them off guard. But great distance being pulled away there. But Chao is feeling very feisty here with FPX members going to the top side.
Yeah, he's actually positioning like he is a carry and is able to zone them away with the help of Kong, of course.
Yeah, with the help of Kong. I mean, those are the things that bot laners really, I would say, that are in sync. You can see the other guy just bossing the other guy around as the AD carry is like, I'm running, I'm coming to support you, I'm holding them here, get the gold, get the gold, get the kills, get the gold, I'm trying to hold them down here. But unfortunately, Gala didn't have much of a taunt on them. Zion,
unfortunate timing on the post was a very, very patient play there by Don128. And yeah, Hexic ultimate onto the mid lane. Do1U gonna be in a bad spot. The damage is just so good on FPX. Unfortunate for Weibo Gaming. They get caught. The Orianna gets caught.
Yeah, and that's what's hard when your mid lane turret is down. There's so much more space for FPX to play on, and especially with the composition. But Pan going for a dive.
Don128 should be taken down. This tower as well should be taken out. But FPX answered back in the bottom lane, already prepping up for what's about to happen in the top lane. Actually, Chao is not ready to give this tower up. He wants to defend, and he will be successful in defending it as well. Kong's gonna be on the way. And oh, Weibo Gaming, that is sad there. They were able to get a kill, but unable to get anything afterwards.
If you close nameplates and only watch the previous game, you'd think that wasn't Chao. You'd think that was Gaetian. That was what he been doing in the previous game, just going in with no fear, just trying to defend this, trying to kill the enemy team even on the tank support, even if they engage support. And that's what Chao's doing here, doing a bit of a Jixian cosplay, I would say, coming into this game. But now FPX, you're talking about a bit of a scaling as well. They do have Sky FL on the Vladimir. He's going to be dealing a lots of damage the later this game goes. Jack's also pretty much well known, strong as well on the late team, able to hold his own, especially in the split push scenario, and Zihan just being very annoying again.
Yeah, it's just like, nope. No, don't leave me here. I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be lonely. But Bo7 says, Do1U's never going to be the one. I'm going to be killing him off like now in an instant as well. Pan going to be next too. That's 3 kills almost in like a span of 3 seconds. Faye as well going to be next. 4 kills. Man, everyone is just dying on the side of Weibo Gaming. Zihan might be the last one as well as the tactical sweep comes through. Grand Challenge is going to be used to try and save the Grace, but no Grace for now. For Weibo Gaming, it's just an ace for FPX.
What just happened right there? FPX able to get the ace against Weibo Gaming. A clean ace at that. They suffered no casualties. They have opened up the opportunity to also take this Infernal Drake for free, putting them at soul point right here, Giyang. And now FPX making full use of the early game advantage they had. As we get to this replay right here, it all started with Bo7 going in against Do1U with a perfect Hextech ultimatum, and just the layering of the damage from the rest of FPX. You also see Kong just jump to the side, even flashing on that Lucian. He 1v1 the Lucian when he had no true shot barrage. It just shows how strong the Ezreal is at this point.
And the Horsey will be tied down. Okay, still able to escape. Fortunately, not in range for the Hextech ultimatum. That was so close. And FPX having full control of this game, taking all the kills, taking all the towers. Zion finally gets one for the team, but at the cost of his life. I think it's worth it though.
Yeah, it should be worth it, especially with the bounty, but another catch here in the mid lane.
Oh, you might have dodged Hextech ultimatum, but not the hero's entrance. Oh, that is just sad.
Do1U's not being able to play the game right now. Every time he shows up in the mid lane, he just dies. Every time he is there, Camille's there. Galio's just jumping in. The whole gang of FPX jumps on the Orianna, and she can't do a thing.
And what's worse is that Sky has almost 3 items already. 5 kills in the game. This Vladimir is just, you know, dealing all the damage that is necessary for FPX to win fight. Ziad actually going to be committing here. I don't think this is going to be a good idea, but let's see if he's going to be able to do anything. The Grand Chance is going to be procced onto the, not the best target, because it's Sky that got hit, not the support one. And now FPX going to be going here towards the team fight still is the one that will just win this whenever they are just grouped up, and Weibo Gaming escaping, running for their lives. Kong inside the pit at like 2 bars of AP is a bold move, to be honest.
Yeah, it is. But he's life stealing though. Look at him. He's at like 30, 40. It's fine. It's fine. He's super strong at this point. Doesn't feel threatened at all. Yeah, exactly. Calculated Baron take right there from the side of FPX. So the 12.5 minute mark, they're able to secure the Baron to their side as we head to this replay right here. This was a re-engage coming in from FPX after Weibo Gaming threw everything at them. They did get the first pick off right there for Weibo Gaming, but it's done. Just going in from the side, getting at least 1 stun, and just Sky FL going back in for the re-engage. And this is the point in the game where you're like, we're doing the right things as the Weibo Gaming trying to punish FPX, but the wallet is just too big right now for FPX.
Yeah, and too little for the rest of Weibo Gaming. I don't think this engage by Fan is gonna do any good for Weibo Gaming. Just dies almost instantaneously, but there's gonna be a shot by finally connecting onto the member seal of FPX. Chicken Doe still gonna be damaged. Faye getting 1 kill, that is good, getting his revenge towards Kong. Chicken as well getting it outplayed. Duan Yu gonna be helping out as well, and Zihan finishing it up. Sky is the only one remaining alive here alongside with Don 128. Faye though is getting killed by the minions! The minions is doing work! Oh man, that's just disrespect coming in from FPX by the minions.
Yeah, I mean
they're like champions now.
They're that strong at this point, right? Baron buff up minions just outright killed Illusion. That just shows how far ahead FPX is and how behind Weibo Gaming are, even though but like Weibo Gaming didn't lose the game yet. They lost a couple of members, they lost a turret, right? But do remember that FPX did not even hit that turret in that whole tower dive. They just kept trying to kill the members of Weibo Gaming, and they just fell one by one. Even the Lucian just dying to a minion. It's FPX right now not even caring about their own lives. They just want to get more gold in the lives of Weibo Gaming members.
Oh no! I felt bad. I felt bad for Faye right there. He tried to lifesteal.
Yeah.
But man, champions are not the only one to benefit killing the enemy team with the Baron minions as well, and they did really have fun getting all those stats to boost their damage. And now the dragon is about to be completed here by FPX, unless Weibo Gaming is gonna be able to do anything here, something to make this miracle happen. But no, they're being met by the members here of FPX, and there's nothing that they can do. They're trying, but they're being prevented from doing anything right now. Jikan as well trying to dodge all those mystic stuff, but unable to dodge the auto attacks. As Dawn 128 is just gonna be challenged here with Grand Challenge by Zihan. Can they actually get something here? Counter strike, and the rest as well to counter the strike. Oh, rescue, top notch on FPX. They definitely have fun here in this game. Exactly the opposite for Weibo Gaming, as this was a disastrous loss by them. Oh, you lord, that damage is nuclear. Yeah, and FPX now match point.
He just came back. He just played with Oriana, went back in and out, and just bursted her down, get the kill, and yeah,